Hi guys, FD for CHFAB.tv, and in this video, as part of our weekend focus, we are looking at Chain Opera AI, a project that launched not long ago, and the price swings on this thing has been crazy. So that's what we want to cover as part of our weekend focus today. But before I proceed, guys, please note that I am not a financial advisor. The information I'm going to be sharing with you in this video is just for educational as well as entertainment purposes. And this content is also not targeting UK audiences for obvious reasons. The UK authorities do deem anything crypto related to be extremely risky, and they are trying to protect you. That said, guys, let's look at Chain Opera. What is it? Chain Opera markets itself as a blockchain-based full-stack AI platform that enables a network of AI agents and models co-created and co-owned by its community. Key elements for Chain Opera AI include an AI terminal, super app for end users, where users can interact with AI agents and contribute data and feedback, a developer platform for building AI agents, templates, SDKs, multi-agent workflows, a decentralized infrastructure layer. You're talking of GPUs, model providers, data contributors that all participate via the protocol. A major goal, ultimately evolve toward crypto AGI, intelligence built collectively, not by one centralized company. And the other key element is the token, which is the ticker symbol of Chain Opera AI, and the ticker symbol is COAI or COAI, built on the BNB chain as a BEP20 standard token. Circulating supply at the time of recording was sitting at 188.2 million out of a maximum supply of 1 billion with a hard cap. Let's move on to the key features for Chain Opera AI. Let's start off with proof of intelligence or POL. Chain Opera claims that contributions, you're talking of models, GPUs, data, and agents, will be verified via a weighted proof of intelligence such that participants are rewarded fairly. Next key feature is multi-agent framework. With this feature, agents can interconnect. One agent calls another, builds composite workflows rather than each being isolated. This creates network effects in agent creation. Next feature is decentralized compute and model marketplace. And in this feature, GPU, data, and model providers earn via the protocol, not just token speculation. The next feature is user participation and data sovereignty. With this feature, users are more than consumers. They provide data and feedback. They can own agents, co-create, and are rewarded. The final feature is token utility, where the core AI token is used for access, staking, governance, resource coordination, and so forth. I will leave a link to the tokenomics for Chain Opera AI so that you can go through the tokenomics on your own at your own time. Moving on to value proposition for Chain Opera AI, the convergence of crypto and AI is arguably one of the biggest thematic ways. If Chain Opera AI executes, is in the right sector. And instead of large clouds, centralized AI labs, the idea of open GPU, data, and model participation is quite compelling through decentralized infrastructure on offer here from Chain Opera. And then moving on to community and alignment, the co-create and co-own narrative resonates. If users build and own agents, adoption motivation may be strong. And early mover within crypto as well. Many projects talk about tokenized AI, but fewer integrate infrastructure and the platform and user participation at once. But there are some risks and friction points with Chain Opera AI. The first one is the execution risk. Building a robust decentralized AI agent marketplace as well as the infrastructure is far more complex than building a token. Competition from the likes of Google, Microsoft, Amazon, plus the likes of Bitensor and other crypto AI projects will be fierce. And the tokenomics and concentration for Chain Opera AI is not positive as well. You're talking of only 19 to 20% of supply circulating. Major token lockups and large holders may lead to dump risk depending on when that is released or unlocked. And mind you, if those major holders can still vote using their logged tokens, they may just vote to sell at an opportune time or a time that favors them. So that's something to be aware of. Then the next risk is that of hype versus usage. Early stage in which much of the value is speculative, actual usage and adoption is still nascent. And finally, a regulatory and technical risk. AI data and compute is regulated, privacy, data rights. So blockchain speed and cost remains an issue for heavy AI workload. We're going to use cases for Chain Opera. We're talking of AI agent marketplace where developers build an agent, for example, crypto trading advisor, a real-world asset tokenization assistant. Users subscribe or purchase, or even better, use agents to interpret or interoperable. Next, decentralized GPU, data, and model network where providers deploy GPUs or data sets, models, and end tokens for inference and training work. And it is also an AI terminal for users where everyday users access multiple agents via the super app, for example, for DeFi insights, payments, crypto research, automated workflows. And by combining crypto, DeFi, and real-world assets and AI agents to automate tasks, you're talking of asset allocation, trading, and financial research. This is quite a useful arena for any project that is venturing into artificial intelligence space. It is community-owned owned intelligence. Instead of closed corporate AI black boxes, users and developers own the network and value created. Okay, so that's on use cases. What about the competitive landscape? We're talking of rivals here. Well, there are some direct and some indirect competitors in how Chain Opera stacks up. Competitors include centralized AI platforms like OpenAI, Google's Gemini, and so forth, and Grok for X, formerly Twitter. These are not tokenized, but they're also not decentralized. But in terms of delivery and execution, they are technically very advanced, probably compared to where Chain Opera is. The other crypto AI projects, you're talking of BTN Scientist Tower Token, Render Network, they've got the infrastructure and they're already within the AI tokenization sphere. So Chain Opera has got some catching up to do, both for Web 2 as well as in Web 3 AI crypto projects. It's got some ground to cover. There are some layer ones or chains that are focusing on AI computer, talking of Singularity, AIAgents, I think it's combined with Open Fabric, and or was it Ocean Protocol? I think it was Ocean Protocol, Singularity Net, and AIAgents token, as well as Fetch. And I think they've got one token now called Fetch. So Chain Opera's relative strengths include the combination of the platform and infrastructure as well as user and token, rather than being only one piece. It is built on the BNB ecosystem, which gives listing, liquidity, and exposure advantages. You can just look at the price for you to see what's been going on. There is emphasis on community and co-creation rather than pure token speculation, which might be more sustainable if executed properly. And some weaknesses here include the tech immaturity. Centralized AI labs are already extremely advanced, and crypto infrastructure may just be lagging here. I don't think it will need to deliver something that the centralized AI labs are not delivering. Network effects as though is another area of weakness where other platforms already have developer momentum, but it's got the Binance ecosystem behind it. And let's not forget the token dynamics, where many AI tokens have already had hype cycles. Standing out will require actual usage here, not just hype. But I'll give it to Chain Opera AI because its token has been performing quite well, with some wild swings, I must add, but it's been performing quite well. And then there is infrastructure cost and performance, where decentralizing heavy compute and serving AI at scale may face latency and cost issues compared to centralized clouds like your Amazon Web Services and your Microsoft Azure and so forth. So all those are things to consider. What about the price forecast for the COAI token? As of the time recording, it's sitting at about $20, and during the past week, it dropped to as low as $4.50 or somewhere thereabouts. I think it was around the 20th of October. So yeah, you can see the price swings I'm talking about. So if you jumped in during that time, you'll have done a 4x already, 4 to 5x. That's a good return if you ask me. So there are some prospects as far as the price movement is concerned. In the short term, I'm thinking if adoption and listing momentum continues, the COAI token might target maybe $30 to $40 range. Right now, like I said, it's around the $20 mark, but it's fluctuating within a very wide range. You're talking of $20 all the way down to under $10 within a space of a week. That's crazy. And during the next bull cycle, you're talking of 27 to 28. If it comes around that time, I think we will be aiming for between $50 to $100, probably more, depending on where the AI narrative is. And in the long term, if Chain Opera AI has got the staying power, we may be looking at about $150 to $300 or even $500, because if Bitcoin does well, I can see Chain Opera AI doing quite well as well, because it will be lifting all boats, that momentum. But the bearish scenario or the downside include failed or disappointing adoption or token concentration, which might cause problems. So the core AI token might fall back to probably between $1 to $5 or lower, especially given early stage status and lockup, and some key risks to consider as well when it comes to price movement. Token unlock schedule, adoption of the platform, effective agent marketplace usage, competitive threats, and the tokenomics circulation just under 20%. That's not good. It needs to be better than that. But you do your own research, guys. I think, yeah, there is a chance that insiders and those bigger holders and whales might just dump on you, including the team. And long term, is this a long-term project? On paper, yes, it qualifies as a long-term project in infrastructure, platform mode, not just meme or speculation. It is a multi-layer stack, real ambition, token utility, and ecosystem possibility. But the long term is very risky. Execution, competition, regulation, token dynamics must also align. It is high risk, high potential rather than safe. If you believe in decentralized AI and tokenized compute data as a landscape in the long term, then Chain Opera might fit your thesis. If you are seeking lower risk, this likely sits in the speculative bucket. So is it fit for purpose? Well, Chain Opera is like the concert hall poster for the next AI AI crypto symphony, a grand promise of users, developers, and infrastructure providers playing together to create a new kind of intelligence. The score is composed, the instruments set up, but the audience is still filing in, and the first notes are just now being played. If the platform hits its marks, agents built, GPUs deployed, value flowing, token economics aligned, then the COAI token could ride the wave of the AI and crypto super cycle. But if the conductor misses cues, adoption lags, unlock hits, competition fires ahead, then the performance may fade into the echo of a great idea and pure execution. So Chain Opera, in short, is not a gamble, it is a vivid bet. If you buy in, expect wild swings and focus on whether the platform makes actual music, not just playing tunes. Guys, that's my take on Chain Opera as part of our Weekend Focus. Any thoughts? Let us know in the comment section. No, currently I do not hold the Chain Opera AI token, COAI. If you do, let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Until the next one, guys, FD for sitfab.tv. Signing on 5.